Hello everyone, my name's Nadishan. I'm the community manager for Alpha Blend Interactive, and I'm here to talk about the big changes coming to Chillout with regards to future updates and r160. So let's get right into it. For the biggest news, r160 and all future updates will from now on be split into more frequent, smaller updates. Originally, r160 was planned to be worked on for many months and then released as one really big update, as some systems are kinda closely intertwined and can't function without one another. However, this made people in the community feel that updates were becoming more stagnant and not much was happening. After much feedback and internal discussion, we came to the decision to do a full 180, and instead do frequent but smaller updates instead. This will massively improve our workflow and let us work more efficiently while also providing the community with more content to play around with much faster. The first of several updates will bring video players, the new network, several UI improvements, not the full rework, just UI improvements, as well as many new features for creators in by this month. Let's talk about video players first. This addition to the game was kinda inevitable, but we wanted to make sure that we really put some elbow grease into it. The video player was already in a state where watching videos and streams was possible, so we had it available for public testing in our experimental branch. After much feedback and bug testing, it is largely ready to go and will be coming to public branches by this July. We've also taken this time to implement new features to it, like the ability to export playlists to the hub, which will give you a playlist code. This code can then be used to import the playlist into your CCK for your world, as well as adding it to the playlist in the world while it's in-game. Next up is the long-awaited CCK 3.0. 3.0 is ready to go, with the only change missing being the reworked cloud push edges. The 3.0 system depends on a new upload network, so the old upload network will be shut down. There is no way to release CCK 3 without this change, which means everyone will have to upgrade their CCK, as you won't be able to use the old one to upload new worlds, models, or props. Don't worry, all your currently uploaded content will be safe and functional. The upload network will also receive a new update, which ensures faster uploads as well as better responsiveness. The new network also uses further steps to scan for potentially malicious content for moderation before it can cause any harm. If your contact is flagged but you feel it should not be, you are free to contact us in the forums, the Discord, email, or you can personally contact me via Twitter. Next up, with the next stable update, there will be a new reworked version of the download manager, which will prioritize avatars and spawnables with smaller file sizes. Essentially, this means the game will prioritize smaller file size models and props first, before it moves on to larger ones whenever you load into a world and has to load a bunch of stuff. This will make everything load in much smoother, especially for people with much slower internet. There will be also new options to limit the maximum file size that you allow the game to download. Next up are world interaction improvements. The next stable update will bring the long-awaited CVR interactable sync. Since this is the first time we're implementing such a feature, we recommend that everyone using it validate their world, especially published worlds, to make sure it still functions correctly after it's released. In addition, we're adding 4 new networking types. Global Network Buffered, Global Networked Owner Only Buffered, Global Networked All Instance Moderators, and Global Networked All Instance Moderators Buffered. Alright, it's a bit of a tongue twister, but for those that don't quite understand what these are networking features that allow you to create synced triggers for worlds that activate for any new players that join. For example, having a synced buffered mirror button means that any new players that join your instance will have that button be in sync with everyone else. Non-buffered options will not sync. Next up, there's some smaller updates, starting with localization. The 3.0 release brings translations for many major languages thanks to the community. With the start of the UI rework, we will release a set of language filters on GitHub for game translations. There will be an announcement once this is available. Finally, in the next stable update, we will allow light modding of chillout. First, when sharing modifications, you have to mention that the modification was created for chilloutVR and linked to our website or store pages. This can be just a simple one-liner. You may only create modifications for the purpose of improving the game. Malicious intent is and will be punished in any case we deem necessary to take action on. Mod sources have to be public, so users can build their own version and rethrow the code for security reasons. You may never create any modifications to steal, abuse, disturb, annoy, harass, or exploit any content in the game. When finding security issues, you must report them to the team here. You may never create cheats or hacks to bypass limitations or gain an unfair advantage in any game mode or game world. Distribution of game code is strictly prohibited. And finally, you may never, ever distribute decompiled game code. However, we are still planning on letting users share mods via an official workshop. Please be sure to report any bugs regarding backend changes to the ABI forums or email us directly here. Or, alternatively, you can contact me on Twitter. Alright, that just about wraps up all the news I have for you guys this week. Since updates will become more frequent from here on out, expect many more videos like this addressing the community directly. If you want to keep up to date, please visit our Discord. And if you have any questions regarding the game or need help, feel free to message me here on Twitter or message me on Discord. Anyways, that's just about all the news I have for you guys this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you guys next time.